So now we are talking about the dream. In Quran view, dream not only acquainted person with the other realms, but also the most important effect of this knowledge and the dream knowledge of the sleep of person with the issue of the resurrection of the soul in the peoples and the resurrection of the hereafter. So that means that the dream is also the one who is a good believer. His dream is always be about the hereafter, or about the spirituality, about the clergy. Dream is another aspect of the great divine verses that Almighty God has created for the sake of helping the thought and wisdom of dedicated and the worldly servant like prophets. In addition to the limitation, human reason is subject to many errors, like I said, and any mistake. That is the dream is fix the person. When he sees something, and then after that he think that is that I have to know about the fix my condition, my situation, or something like that. So like already we mentioned that is the 7 kind of dream is there, and each one has a explanatory that in the by Quranic verses. So first of all, we can say that the dream in Quran, which is kind of sign to the person to tell him or to what you want to do, or what you have to do. So that is the honest or sincere dream is. But it is not directly to tell one by one and little by little. The person will understand their way how to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or how to do something in the world. So now what is the honest dream? We have to know about that. There is one honest, one like I said shaitanic, and one is the sincere, one is the honest. What is the honest? In Quran calls sincere, in which Allah Almighty reveal it a little by little, like I said, for the Prophet or somebody else, to tell everyone the upcoming future, or the next tomorrow or sometime. There is a verse Quran about it. He said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعَهُ السَّعْيَ. It is for about this verses to the Ibrahim alayhi salam, that he wants to make a sacrifice his son, which he dreamed, and that dream is direct, and that dream is without rendering, directly. It has to be has to be performed. That was all this dream is, and for Ibrahim alayhi salam as the direct dream, and then as a sincere dream also, an honest dream altogether. That's why the verse of Quran is فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعَهُ السَّعْيَ قَالَ يَا بُنَيَّ إِنِّي أَرَى فِي الْمَنَامِ إِنِّي أذبحك فانظر ما ترى قال يا أبت أفعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين. Then when he attained, or working together with the father and son during the life over there, but at the same time he told his son, and that time, "O my son, surely I have seen in dream that I should sacrifice you. So consider that what you see, what you think." And the son said, his Ismail alayhi salam, he said, "Oh my dad, do what you have been commanded," because these both of them prophets, and they understand when Allah will tell by dream or by some direct by Gabriel, is true. And you readily find me in Allah please among the persevering one. Of course, the story of this dream of Ibrahim alayhi salam is everybody knows about it, mostly about during the Hajj, when the people goes. This story was coming out, and also about the Eid al-Qurban, the Khatib during the Salat, they gave the talk about the sacrificing of Ismail by Ibrahim alayhi salam. So, but still, I have to tell that is what happened when he agreed together for father and mother, son to do sacrifice. And Ibrahim, he laid down the Ismail, and at that time the knife wants to pull on the neck of Ismail. And that time he said, "Dad, you have to close your eyes." And he closed your eyes, and suddenly, and he pulled the knife, but then he see that the sheep or lamb under the knife. And then Ismail was stand up in front of him. So that was happen as a sincerity and as a order of Allah, of God, that was before happened, was dreamed. Ismail was dreamed, because also in that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Almighty God, insists about the dream. The dream is something people should not careless about it, or otherwise it has to believe it entirely. That's why Allah insists in bringing many times the name of Naum, the name of Roya, and they gave him example also for those what happened was by Ibrahim alayhi salam, or by Ismail alayhi salam, or by Joseph and other. In way of the Ibrahim alayhi salam, that was he said, "قد صدقت رؤياي إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين إن هو لهو البلاء المبين وفدينا بذبح عظيم." You have indeed made good the vision Surely thus we reward the dear of good. Truly this, that happened, that amal, that fi'l, that action, this indeed is an obvious trial. So this is, it means that about the dream is something, even though is unexpected time is coming without any knowledge, without any before things, but still people, a Muslim woman has to believe on it, that should not have a doubt about the dream. And I give you one more break, and I will be back to talk about some more about the dream today.